Hi everyone, this is Tabitha with Crafty Christian's Corner, and today we are going to be making some flat journal pens. And these are the cutest pens I think I've ever seen. They will slide down into a pocket, they will slide onto the side of your journal or on top of it, however it is you want to use it. And they're kind of like a little bookmarker, but it's a pen. The little joker's right. Okay, this is one style right here. It doesn't have a paper clip and it would just tuck down into a pocket or just right into the little crease, the little fold of your oh journal. And then this one, it has a paper clip on the side and it will clip on the side of your journal, whichever way you put the paper clip. So this would just slide right onto the, let me get a piece of paper, slide right onto the side of it, and then it will hang a little dangle because you're leaving a little loop there to be able to hang something like a tassel, a dangle, a charm, anything that you want to hang from there. And it serves as that. Then you've got another type that has it has the paper clip on top where it slides on top of the page, and your little seam binding or your little topper or whatever you use will stick up at the top of your page. And you can embellish them. Aren't they just cute? And here's, I think I got another one. I only embellished a couple. And there's another one you can embellish. And we got one more, I think. I think I got one more. I might not. That might be my only two I did that I embellished. I did several of these jokers. Look at all of them. All kinds. And they're just so cute. They're just so darn cute. Okay. So to do these, what we're going to need is some cardstock. It's good to use a nice cardstock. Actually, the one I'm using, oh, there's the other one. I think I showed that one, didn't I? That had the little dangle. But anyway, put it on the side. You're going to need some cardstock, and I will tell you the measurements here in a little bit. And I've already got some already pre-cut. You're going to need some type of pen refills, and you can actually, I got these at Amazon, but you can just go over to your your pens and just take the barrel out of an ink pen. Oh, I don't even know if I got one of those little types. Oh, well, there's one right there. I could have used that one. So you can just take the inside barrel or the inside the barrel, the little pen refill out of your pen and use that. You're going to need some paper clips, and you're going to need to use some type of eyelet, grommet, or whatever. But you do not have to use that, and you do not have to use paper clips. So we're going to make some with paper clips and without paper clips, with the eyelets, without the eyelets. We're just going to make three three different styles is what we're going to need. Then of course you're going to need some type of little hole puncher. And let's see here. The size of my pens that I'm using is 4.5. So just depending on what size your pen is going to be the size you're going to cut your cardstock. And my cardstock that I'm using here is 5 inches long, 2 inches wide. And there we go. So let's get started here. Let's do this one. This one's cute. It's got some little books on it. Um, all you're going to do is you're going to cut your cardstock to the measurement that you need. And like I said, this is 5 inches long, 2 inches wide. And I'm just going to fold it in half, right in half, as straight as you can possibly get it. You can use your scoreboard if you want to. I'm just going to eyeball it and call it that. And I'm taking my bone folder and I'm just going to flatten it out. Now you just determine on which side you want to use. Do you want that side, this side? So we're going to go with this side because my books are going this way. And I like to do mine with the little, looks like a little pen or like a pencil kind of down at the bottom. You don't have to. You can round them down here at the bottom. You can just leave it straight. It's your pen, however it is you want to do it. Um, but anyway, let's see here. I made me a little cheat here, and I'm going to cut my little corners using it like I would do a tag. So I'm just going to cut that like that. Just going to flip it over. So if you want to make you a little cheat there, do so. And then that way your little corners come out nice and even. Kind of like whenever you was making a tag. Okay, so we've got that. Now, what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to round my top part up here. Let me find I didn't get that out. I got everything out with that. Let me find my little rounder here. And I like to do the top to have the little round top at it. Like I said, you don't have to. This is just a preference of mine. And this little thing here, I need a new corner punch or something. Sometimes this thing works and sometimes it don't. I've got another one. But oh man. Okay. I messed that up, so it's not going to kill me to cut a little piece of it off and do it again. Let's try it again. Now this time it better work. And it did. Ha! Okay. So this pin's going to be a little bit shorter because I had to trim some of it off. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to open it up and we are going to glue. The best glue to use is your art glitter glue or tacky glue. I haven't tried any other glue, so it's trial and error. But I have found that my art glitter glue works good for this, and tacky glue. I've used both. And I am going to put a generous amount of glue in here. You want that pin to get stuck. So I'm going to take it, and I don't know if you can see this, but right at the end here, there is like a little ledge. I'm going to take that little ledge, and I'm going to lay it down right at the edge of my little pin case here. And then I'm going to get it as centered as I can, and I'm going to close it. You might want to get you a wet wipe because you are going to get glue on you, or I do anyway. And all you're going to do is start squishing it. Squish, 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 squish. Smash it down real good. Let that glue just kind of ooze out and wipe it off. But what you're wanting to do is you want to smash it down really good around that pin. And down here at the bottom, you don't want any gaps. So you just want to take your fingernails and kind of, get in there real good with it. Okay. Now this one here that we're doing, we are not going to have a paper clip in it. This is just going to be the little ones like this with no paper clip. And we are going to use a grommet or an eyelet, whatever it's called there. And your paper might shift a little bit, but we can trim that off. See where there's quite a bit of white right there? I'm going to go back and I'm going to trim it off before I ink around. And you'll be able to feel whenever there won't be any more give, and you know that it's around that barrel pretty good. You just kind of squish it and smush it and, wipe your hands off and keep on going. Okay. And I think I'm about it. I think I've about squished all the glue out I'm going to get out. So now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to ink it. I'm going to ink it up. Whatever color ink there you choose. Well, wait. We need to trim that off there, don't we? It's got a little bit too much on it for that ink. I'll be inking and inking. But I'll just take that little sliver off. That's good. And these feel kind of wet, and they're kind of flimsy right now. But once they dry, guys, I'm telling you, these little jokers are hard. So they're pretty good little pins to put with your journals or, Happy Mail or whatever it is you want to use them for. They're pretty cute. And they're sturdier than I thought that they were going to be whenever I tried these. I was like, oh no, it's paper. They're going to fall apart. But they're not. You know, they dry really hard. Right now they're a little flimsy until they do dry. But just keep in mind, they will dry hard. Okay. All right, I got it inked up. So, which side do I want to use? Do I want this side or do I want this side? I think I'm really liking that side, to be honest with you. I don't know. That side's pretty cute too. I don't guess it matters because I don't have a paper clip in it. So I guess it can be either side. Now we just need to punch our hole in it. Let me find my little side of this. I'm new to using this thing. Punch your little hole in it. And then you get your little eyelet. You're going to put it in there. And we are going to squish it. I've got the Crocodile Big Bite. And I really am liking having the little one because the little chomper or whatever it's called, because the other one's so bulky. But I like them. I like it. Okay, so now we just need to get us a little piece of, oh, yeah, seam binding. I put in there. Okay, let's see here. I got some over here. I can find the end to it. I can find the end to it. Okay. Cut you off a little piece of seam binding. Roll that back over there. And put it in. And we almost, guys, have a pen. And this one, like I said, this one can be used like a bookmarker where it goes down in the crease of your book or in your pocket. Isn't it adorable? Okay, let's get this in here and then let's trim it up. I'm having thimble fingers. Thimble fingers. Okay, so there's that. Now let's trim it off a little bit. I'll save these little ends. Okay, so there it is. There's our one pen. Is that not the cutest? And you can embellish it. You can put you some little words on it. You can put you know, some little pretties on it, or, you know, whatever it is you want to do. But there's one. So let's set him aside. Now, let's do one with the paper clip. So let's do a paper clip one. Okay, which one do we want to do with the paper clip? Let's see. Let's do this one with the paper clip. This one right here. So again, I've got 5 inches by 2 inches wide, and I've already pre-folded this one. So it's already pre-folded, and I think that I want this side to be my front. And it's pretty. It's got a little stamp on it and a stamp up here. So it's pretty cute. Now I need to cut my corners, my pin bottom. So let me get that. You can just like really crank these jokers out. They're so fun. As you can see, I made a ton. They're fun. Okay, there's your other one. Now you got your little pencil shape. Now let's do up the little corner round. So there we go. It cut good that time. I don't know. I have a hard time with that little joker. Okay, so now we've got that. And there's our little pen case. But this time, we're going to take a small paper clip. I found that the small ones were good for this. It's a big, small paper clip. Here's one. Okay, so I take a small paper clip, and I'm going to put the biggest part to the back of it, and I'm going, and for me, I'm going to go about 1 inch down, And to measure that, you just put your pen in there and kind of measure it. You don't want it to go on your pen, so you just kind of move it down to where you would want it to be, like right above that pen. So I'm just going right there above it and right there. So now I know that's good. But I don't want to put it all the way in. I want to keep a little loop on it right there, the little loop. That way, if I wanted to hang something off the side of it, I could. Tassel, a dangle, a charm, something like that. And then that way I've got the little loop right here. So with that being said, now we're going to put our glue in. You want to make sure you get a good amount of glue up there by that paper clip, because you want that paper to go good around that paper clip. So get it good up there at the top. Get it good around the sides. Just put you a bunch of glue in there. You want to make sure you get that bottom good, because that is where that pen's going to go, and you want that glue to go around that pen. So I'm going to put that in there. Get it in the middle as I can. And then I'm going to close it up. Now I just start smushing it again. It's going to come out around that, in that paper clip, around that paper clip. Just get your wet wipe or a napkin and, kind of play with it. It's going to come out down here at the bottom. But just kind of keep it as straight as you can. And just start smushing. Smush away. Ugh. This one here, I kind of got my wet wipe kind of got wet on the paper. So I will put an embellishment on this one to hide it. My fingers got wet and then the glue got on it. See? But we can fix that. Just paper. So kind of smush it down good around it. And you put it down on the table and kind of smush good around it. And like I said, if you get some that where it shifted a little bit on you, you can always trim that off. Just do a little sliver. Trim it off. I think it's good. And let's see what kind of embellishment we can use on this little joker here in a minute. But I think it's about got it. Just make sure your bottom there is good and in. Now this one here, I'm going to put the little hole in it again for the eyelet. Get it in the middle. And then we get our little eyelet. Trim in the front. Put that in there. And let's smush it. Okay. Get that in there good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, where I got that a little wet there, I'm going to go ahead and ink around my edges, and then I'm going to put a little embellishment on it. So just kind of push that in there. There we go. The back side. But I can't wait to see all you guys' pins. This is going to be a fun swap, guys. Okay, so we got that, and we got it inked good. Now, let's find us an embellishment. Let me get my little book here. Let's see, what can we put? What can we put on that one? Let's get a little butterfly. How about that? I like the little butterflies. And I fussy cut it. No, it was too big. We use that one. We can use that one. And then we got a little word. Let's find us a little word. Number. Here's some little words. Let's use, well, this is nothing but bees. I don't want bees. Let's be mine. Maybe I don't have a, oh, yes, I do. Up here, up here, up here. Here we go. Let's do charming. How about that? Charming sounds good. Okay. Well, get out of the way. Let's cut this, some of this off of this butterfly. We'll cut his antennas off. In my way. Let's get this off by his little body part. Yeah. Ah! There we go. There. Now we got him. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. And I should have some cheesecloth somewhere. Little piece of it. We'll use a little piece of this doily. Let's just do that. We'll do that. That'll work. That will work just fine. Yep. Okay, so let's ink this up. Let's ink around that butterfly. So this will be pin number 2, and it has the side paper clip. So let's get this one here. Okay. Oops. I didn't ink my little butterfly. Let's ink that. And here I go good because it's got the little plants on it. Well, come on. I'm going to lay it down. And let's put that on here. Like I said, now you've got something on it. Center it up a little bit better. And you can hang a little something right there. Now let's get some more seam butter in here. Let's get some of this. And put it through the little hole. Voila, guys, we've got another pin. Another pin. Turn that off a little bit. And there we go. Isn't it cute? Look at there. Cute. And like I said, this, let me find my book. Let me get my book. Hold on. So y'all can, oh, we didn't put our charm on it first. We got to put our word on it. Got to have our word. I worked hard to cut that out. So it's got to be on there. Put it right there on the side. Right there on the side. So now it's got Charming on it. Okay. Now let me set this over here and let me find a page and I'll show you guys how this works. Let's see here. This is a journal I'm working on. Oh, you're not going to see it too well there. So we've got the side paper clip. So we're going to take it and we're going to just clip it on the side. And see, it goes right there on the side. Voila. Is that not the sweetest? Ah, they're so cute. So there's our side paper clip. And here's our one that doesn't have a paper clip. And you can just slide it right in a pocket. It looks cute. Okay, so there's 2 paper clips. Now let's do a top one. And let's not put a hoe in it this time. Let's just do the top part. Let's see here. There's a good one right there. All right, so again, 5 inches, 2 inches wide. We're going to go this way. You fold it in half. You could go that way too. I like this way. So fold it in half, and we need to cut our little sides down here for our pin part. For the pin. Flip it over. So remember, you don't have to do it this way down at the bottom. You can leave it flat, or you can just do your little corner rounds down at the bottom. So there's that. Okay, we're going to open it up, and now we need to get us a paper clip for the top part. So I'm going to take my paper clip the same way. I'm going to put the biggest part of the paper clip to the outside, to the back side. Smallest part of the paper clip is on the inside. I'm going to leave a little bit of it hanging up because that is where I'm going to put my dangles, whatever it is I want to put, or in this case, I'm going to put some seam binding up at the top of it. So there it is, just like that. Now, you've got to put your glue and get that pin in there. So let's get that in there. Get in there real good. Get our pin and plop it down in there. Make sure it's down on the edge and in the middle as much as we can get it. As much as we can get it. Fold it up. Ooh, I almost made a boo-boo. Let me switch this around. I did it. I put my paper clip, see guys, on the wrong side. I didn't want it on this side, I want it on this side. Now we're good. Okay, there we go. I want that side to be my front side. All right, so again, just start squishing. And you'll be able to feel it. Like I said, you'll feel it whenever you won't be able to smush around. That pin won't be wiggling anymore. And tacky glue and the art glitter glue, it dries really fast. So pretty good strong glue. Ah, we didn't put our little edges around there. So I'm just going to improvise here. We might have messed up this one. No, we didn't. There. I mean my little curve. I like that little curve. There. That worked. Boy, I bombed that pen, didn't I? Anyway, I know y'all guys will make it better. Okay. And this one here is pretty. It's got the little stamps up the top, and it's got the little postage thing down here at the bottom. So on this one, I don't even have to put any embellishments on it if I don't want to. I'm getting glue on my fingers. I still feel my pen moving around. Let's get it in there good. Take your fingernails down and squish it. Okay. Now it shifted on me a little bit. Got glue on my scissors. Shifted a little bit, so I'm just going to take that little sliver right off of it. And then I'm going to ink it. Well, I'm getting glue all over my fingers. Okay, so I think you are kind of getting the picture. So this is going to be our top one, and it's going to go on the top of a page. Let's ink this one up, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the page once we get a piece of seam binding on the top of it. I'm going to use pink on this one. If I can find me a piece of pink. Okay, so we've got that. So there's our pen. Find me a piece of pink. What's the pink here? Here's some. Here we go. Now let's put that, and this time we're going to put it through the paper clip. So where our little loop is on our paper clip, that is where we're going to put our seam binding. So if you didn't have a hole punch and you don't have any grommets or anything like that, see, you can still have your pretty little topper part of it. Just use a paper clip. And voila. There we go. Cut it way too much of it. But I saved my little pieces here. I saved them. Okay, so there we go. So there's you another pen. Aren't they adorable? Now look at this one. Let's see. Let's get our book back. And let's put this at the top. Kind of go more this way. Let's put the paper clip on. Clip it, and then whenever you hold it up and see, you've got the little sticks up at the top. So you've got the top one, a side one, and just one that's just going to stick down into the pen or into the pocket, not the pen. But that's it, guys. That is how you do the flat journal pens. Aren't they adorable? I mean, you can embellish them. You don't have to embellish them. And they're hard. And like I said, these right now are a little soft, but they get hard. So here's some more that's embellished. Okay, another one that's embellished and with the little dangle or charm on the side. But there we go, guys. Well, I hope this was inspirational, and I can't wait to see the pens you guys make. So don't forget, let's see them pens. Okay, and like I said, I hope it was inspirational, and I will see you guys over in the group. Okay, thank you for watching, and happy crafting.